Hola Zoomers, I'm Estuardo from seasons 4 and 5 of the Zoom 90s reboot. It's been about 20 years since I was on the show. I'm still living in Boston, but I am in grad school right now. I'm getting my master's degree, and I'm teaching and performing Latin American folkloric dances from countries like Mexico, Peru, Colombia, Guatemala, Puerto Rico, and I'm also learning flamenco dance from Spain. Keeping pretty busy. Hope everyone's staying safe and doing very well. I thought I would share with you all one of my favorite cafe Zooms, which is Arepas. And this is a South American snack, pretty easy to make. You just need 6 ingredients, and I'm pretty sure you already have them at home. You just need some water, yellow cornmeal, some salt, some butter, shredded cheese, and this could be any type of shredded cheese you have at home. It could be Monterey, it could be cheddar, whatever you have at home. And some ham as well. You can have turkey, you can have chicken, whatever you have at home. So first, before we start, we're gonna preheat the oven to 450 degrees. If you're not allowed to use the oven, be sure to ask a grown-up for some help. And once that's out of the way, we can get started. So we're gonna start by adding a cup of water. Okay, adding a cup of the yellow cornmeal. Okay. And we're going to add less than a teaspoon of salt. All right? And you can use a wooden spoon now to mix it. I'm just gonna go for it. It feels better this way. Oh, and it smells really good already. And why we're doing this is because we're trying to make it so that the yellow cornmeal soaks up all of the water and mixes with the salt. You're gonna have to be a little bit more forceful sometimes. Just because we want to make sure that it's evenly distributed. Yeah, this is the funnest part. Well, one of them. And you're also going to kind of knead it a little bit so that you don't get any lumps. One quick tip and how you'll know that it's mixed properly and ready for the next step is you take your hand, hold on a second, take your hand and you kind of move it around gently. And if you have no residue left, like if you don't have anything right here, that means that it's ready. Okay, I think it's ready. Yep. All right, it's ready. All right, and now what we're going to do is we're going to leave it out for about 3 minutes. Oh, let me get a napkin. This part's really messy. All right, and I have some that's already been sitting for about 3 minutes, maybe 4 at this point, and it should look like this. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a cookie sheet, and we're gonna take a chunk of this and kind of roll it into a ball. I mean, it's already a ball, but we're gonna make our own little, kind of like a snowball. I do this to make it round. You can also cup it like this with your hands. All right, and it should, I think it's pretty decent. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna squish it. And what I like to do is I like to use this part, the palm of my hand, to kind of squish it evenly so that it's as flat as possible. All right. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it and put it on our cookie sheet. And I'm gonna, again, using the palm of my hands, try to even it out so that it's pretty flat and it's easier to bake. We're gonna take another one. It's maybe a little bigger. All right. And again, you can do this way, the way I'm doing, or you can cup it like this. And it should look like this again. We're gonna squish it. It smells good. All right. I think it should be ready. And just place it on the cookie sheet. Again, using the palms. Try to even it out and make it as flat as possible. Okay, this one's a bit bigger. They should look like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put them in the oven for about 15 minutes. Usually like after 12 or 13 they're ready, but 15 just to be on the safe side. All right, put on my oven mitts, and we're gonna open up the oven. Here we go. And I have some that have already been cooked and cooled after 15 minutes. And would look like this. Now the next step is taking the butter. And if you're not allowed to use a knife, ask a grown-up to help you with this part. And just put butter on the top of the arepas. This one's a bigger piece, so I have to put a little bit more butter. Like so. A little bit more, I think. All right. There we go. It's perfect. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of ham, place it on top, and I'll just pat it down so it stays. And since these are smaller, I'm just going to take one and kind of cut it in half. There you go. Oh wow, fit perfectly. All right, now we're going to take some shredded cheese and just sprinkle some on. Okay. I'll add some more on this one. All right. They should look like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put it back in the oven for about no more than 3 minutes. It's just so that the cheese melts as well as the butter. Yeah. Okay, we're going to open up the oven again. All right, it's been about 3 minutes, so let's see how they turned out. They look really good. All right. And the final, most important step, digging in. These are so good. These are perfect for a snack. I hope you enjoyed it. Bon appetit.